Yo, 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 tubers, we're back. More Vintage Cube on Magic Online. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll jump right in. What do we have here? Pick one, pack one. Probably just a Steam Vents, no joke. I think that's the best first pick option here. Maybe Mystical Tutor. I am fond of some of the more powerful instants and sorceries in the format, but I think Steam Vents makes a lot of sense here, just because this pack is a little bit weaker overall. I mean, you could take one of the Planeswalkers, sure, but I just think taking the land makes a lot of sense. Into a potential... what is this nonsense? Cryptic Command? Maybe I do a nice little control deck or something. Workshop probably has the highest upside. I mean, I guess there's a Foothills here too. What am I talking about? After taking Steam Vents, this is probably just the correct pick. Hero of Bladehold, fantastic creature. Workshop with the highest upside. Cryptic, not crazy, but yeah. After taking Steam Vents, I think Foothills makes a lot of sense. Move on to pack number 3. I don't mind taking lands early on, especially the fetches, just because you're often going to end up with enough playables anyways, so not a huge deal to take the lands first and see what you can find as we get. Okay, this pack has some really good cards in it, though. Courser's quite good. Ugin's quite good. Identity's quite good. And then a bunch of other playable cards. Venser, Chalice, yada, yada, yada. The Identity just seems like it's a little bit too powerful. This, I don't know if you've ever played with Fractured Identity, but killing your opponent's best permanent and then, well, non-land permanent, and then getting a copy of your own is sometimes just wins the game on the spot. Too frequently does this win on the game on the spot, honestly. So, seems good to take that. It's expensive, but man, is it powerful. Into the next pack, and we found ourselves, ooh, maybe a little Teferi action. Maybe we go with a control deck of sorts. I don't know. Seems like control could be a little bit fun. Been doing a lot of like combo decks and aggro decks lately, so take the Teferi here and just to see if we can just deny some people some fun on their end. As we get past Ancient Tomb, Wall of Omens, Scrubland, a couple of white cards. Ancient Tomb's too good as well. Just a card that people sleep on too frequently and should not really go that late. It's just way too good. Pretty easy Mystic Confluence now, although we have nothing but 5-drops at the moment, so maybe a little bit awkward, but all the spells I do have are way too good to pass up. Marshflat's here, I think. Now that we've started taking white cards, makes a lot more sense than Blade Splicer or Gideon or anything. Could take Doretti too, I suppose, for an easy white splash, but I think we'll take the flats and just assume we'll eventually get some good fetchable target for that. Gideon and Soulfire Grandmaster. So let's see. If I take the Temple Garden, that lets Wooded Foothills find a white source. That's not bad. And it already finds a blue. Sadly, this Signet is not exactly what we're looking for. How good is Gideon in a deck like this? It's probably fine. I almost wonder if the off-color Signet's better. But I guess I'll just take the land because we know it's already slightly useful. Oh yeah, Wandering Emperor on the wheel was nuts though. And we would even take Lightning Helix or Unholy Heat if this wasn't here, but that was fantastic pickup. So was the white Signet now on the wheel. That's perfect. Okay, this is coming together nicely. Not going to play any of these. I mean, we'll take the Vryn for maybe random sideboard purposes, but I guess we can bring that in versus Storm. This is a good start. Don't expect that Cryptic to wheel. In fact, it might have already gone around, or the pack that it was in, but nice. Parallax Wave and Repeal, both really good here as well. What's better? Parallax Wave or Repeal? I think I'm going to take the Repeal here. Just earlier interaction. Nice Wall of Omens here for turn 2. Yeah, this is a fantastic start. Some really good wheels here for us. We just need more fast mana. Like a couple of good mana rocks or whatever, and then we'll have a good start, I think. Wow, both Shallow Grave and Exhume in the last few picks. Oh, there's a Mana Crypt here. Mana Crypt is a super awkward card, though, in decks like this. I think it's still the pick just because it's so powerful. But oftentimes, because we're going control, we're not going to be able to kill our opponents very quickly, you know? And so this just sits on the battlefield and self-clocks us. But again, the upside probably just a little bit too high to pass up. Really wish this was any of the other better mana rocks that didn't potentially hurt ourselves, but you got to do what you got to do. Damn, Teferi, Swords to Plowshares, Signet, Portent, Sacred Foundry, very good pack. I think the Teferi is a little bit better than Swords, but I think it's really close. Teferi is just a stupid card. Static ability planeswalkers like this have proven to be way too busted, and yeah, don't think I'll pass it up. All right, so Blue-White Super Friends, it looks like. I like that. Teferi is another way that we can like get rid of our Mana Crypt as well. We can bounce it with Teferi. We can repeal it. In a pinch, Teferi can tuck it. So this is looking pretty good. As we pick up Force of Will now. Fantastic. Love it. Already have, what, 5 blue cards? So Force is usually gonna have a nice card in hand to pitch away, I would hope. I mean, you can't really go wrong with free spells anyways, right? Being able to tap out for something relevant while still holding up Force of Will is one of the best feelings you can have. Good start. Need a couple of blue-white dual lands, but I'm not too concerned quite yet. Another really good pack. Damn. Snapcaster Mage, Prismatic, Arid Mesa, Sun Titan, and even Izzet Signet. I think because we have the Crypt and the Tomb, we got to take the Izzet Signet here. We're still looking for more ramp, and this adds blue for us. Also gives us more access to easy red splashing, which we kind of already have anyways. And sadly, our Snapcaster Mage isn't the best it could be right now. I don't have any early counter spells, and I passed on the Sword. Hopefully Sun Titan comes back, but that's an easy Izzet here for me. Consecrated Sphinx or Dimir Signet. Riftwing also not crazy. Another blue Signet. Probably not bad, huh? I don't think we need the Sphinx here, even though it is a good one. Yeah, let's take another Siggy. So all of the Signets add one of our main colors, but we don't have like the Azorius Signet. Obviously, that would be perfect. But that's fine for now. So we get a Spellseeker that doesn't do much, or a Probe. Could also see splashing like Krasis would be okay. Toxic Deluge on the splash for a Wrath effect would also be very good. I think the Probe is maybe just a little bit better here. Shark Typhoon looks really nice as well, doesn't it? Yeah. The perfect deck for Shark Typhoon. I would guess the vast majority of the time we just end up cycling this, but maybe there's a world where we want to hardcast it for a little bit of fun. So pack 3, I need the early creature interaction, maybe a Wrath, and then more fixing. Our fixing's really strange right now. We haven't seen any blue-white lands. Or at least I don't recall seeing like Colonnade or Tundra or Fountain or any of the blue-white duels even. Archangel, Avacyn, really nice here as well. Flashy flash card that lets us hold up some other spells in the meantime. So, another 5-drop, but it fits perfectly. Skydiver is also a really nice value creature since there are so many artifacts in this format. Easy pick there. And we're wheeling a bunch of lands and the Orzhov Signet. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, we'll just take the Sacred Foundry here. It's fetchable by both of our fetches. And yeah, gives us more reason to potentially splash a red card if we find one. Though we don't have that yet. Yeah, Animate dead, so the Reanimate deck is super open as it usually is. Sun Titan on the wheel is nice. Good with fetches, good with Teferi. Sideboard land tax, not bad. Okay, and one more pack to go, so here's to hoping we can get the goodies. So Marsh Flats gets... Well, Marsh Flats only currently gets white here still, doesn't it? Crap. So we open... Ugh, not a great third pack for us. I guess we're just taking Thirst for Discovery, but that is not ideal. Sheesh. Conscripts and Kiki in the same pack, that's whatever. We're not running Adeline, right? I don't think so. Okay, this is a Thirst for Discovery and hope we get past something better. Yeah, there's a Rogrin Triumph for some nice white, red, and blue fixing. So that makes our fetches pretty good. Thraben's nice, Diamond's okay. That's just an easy tri-land though. No consideration there, me feels like. And a Hollowed Fountain. Okay, now we're feeling a lot better about our mana. We can probably just cut these off-color duels now as well. And simply run the Hollowed Fountain and the Rogrin Triumph. But definitely just taking the Hollow. Geist? Doesn't really fit this deck. Daze versus Palace Jailer. The Palace Jailer is super freaking good, but I don't know if we can utilize it as well. I think we want just the early interaction. I'm surprised we haven't seen any counters besides that Cryptic command that we passed and this Force of Will. So kind of getting unfortunate on the counter business. Yeah, full on reanimate. Dig Through Time here looks good though. And nothing else in the pack. There's a Colonnade. Phew. Oh, Mentor really freaking good here as well. But I think we just need to take the Colonnade and, yeah. We have enough win cons. We just want good mana. And Celestial Colonnade is a win con in and of itself anyway, so I think that just makes too much sense. Tundra 2! Okay, wow. This pack gave us all of the fixing we were looking for. That is so, so good. So maybe now I can actually cut the Wooded Foothills instead. I don't like passing Mana Tithe, but holy crap, our fixing came together. So did the Wrath of God. Ah, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Still have an easy red splash if we want to, but I don't think we have anything worth taking. I mean, maybe we take the Adeline and play it. Thraben Inspector or Splash Red Elemental Blast. That seems like an easy Thraben to me. Yeah, our deck turned out really, really good. So we don't need to run any of these fetches or lands. We just run these ones here and then go 11 other lands, and that's a deck. Yeah, we even wheeled the Elspeth, too. Okay, well, Mommy Elspeth also makes the deck. Yeah, we're just blue-white super friends. I don't think Geist is going to be good in this deck, though. A 2/2 is not strong enough by itself, and I don't think we have enough ways to push it through. I mean, even though we did pick up Elspeth, I think it's probably better to leave the Geist in the sideboard for maybe a different matchup. What are we doing here? Wheeling the Reanimate, obviously. Oh, we wheeled the Mentor, too! Okay, yeah, this deck became sick. This deck became super freaking sick. So, I need to cut like one card here. Could run 16 lands, I guess, but maybe that's a little bit greedy. I'm wondering if I want to run the Mana Crypt as a land as well. I'm a little bit hesitant for it, but at least we do have ways to pressure now. We have a bunch of Planeswalkers, Adeline, Mentor, yeah, so I think this is worth running. 2 blue signets and a white signet. Pretty fun deck. Let's see here. Any of these spells cuttable? I guess the Thirst for Discovery is kind of cuttable. Or maybe one of these random creatures is fine to cut. Or maybe I can cut the Repeal? Yeah, maybe we cut the Repeal instead. And then I think 16 lands with Mana Crypt is probably fine. So we get Tundra, Triome, Flats, Fountain, Colonnade, Tomb. Yeah, great fixing. Wow. And then go 5 and 5 seems fine. Okay, what a deck. This really came together nicely. We don't, I mean, I'm not as control-y as I want to be. I don't have very many counters, but we filled it up with some like solid value creatures and planeswalkers instead, so. Well, let's give this a shot and go to round 1 here with our blue-white control-y deck. On to round number 1 we go here of this vintage QB. Blue-white control deck will be on the play. Okay, I mean, I guess I say control, but we're not really super control-y. I'm lacking like a bunch of counters and lacking, I guess, kind of spot removal, but it's a blue-white deck that hopefully does things. Oh, turn 1 Thespian Stage. Interesting. Okay, no plays on turn 2 kind of sucks, given we have a bunch of mana rocks and stuff, but... Uh-oh. That could be very bad for us. Thespian Stage Fast Bond. If they have Dark Depths there, that would have been freaking hilarious. Probably just want to draw like Force of Will or something. But, oh, okay. This is a lot of fast pressure, though. Adeline into Elspeth Jump Adeline can really do some work. They forgot to copy something end of turn there. Wait, what? Mountain. That's kind of scary. Bam, perfect draw. All right, and now I think our odds of winning just went up dramatically. I'm going to make a 1/1 token here because in essence, it actually adds a little bit more damage in the long term. Right? It adds 1 damage immediately for Adeline instead of 3, but then it adds 1 damage later on as well. So we just have to hold the Force of Will for anything scary, but otherwise we're looking pretty good. Yep, that's a counter. I'm going to discard the Thirst, because we can make a 3/3 flyer next turn. So we'll go land. I guess we're going to jump the Adeline now so they can't chump it. And then smack in with everything. Hit them for 9. So they're like on multiple combo deck. They've got like Dark Depths here, and they have sneak attack combos. Oh wait, what? No, I'm confused. Okay. They showed us that they're playing blue, and then decided to concede. I like it. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they still have Merit Lage in their deck and they just didn't want to show it. I'm going to bring in Repeal for Merit Lage. Wrath of God's pretty bad versus what they were doing, it feels like. And I think we probably want to bring in Geist for some just extra pressure as well. Maybe cut the Wall of Omens here instead. That feels right. Ugh. Even if I had a blue source in this hand, I'm not sure it'd be worth keeping. Yeah, this is a mulligan down to 6. And that is a better, but not by much, 6. We like pitch the Mana Crypt here since we have Ancient Tomb for Signet turn 1. Might not even be right to play the Signet turn 1 since I don't need it, but we'll see. Okay, well, we're gonna just hold the Skydiver in our hand for pitching to force purposes. We can play Island next turn to hardcast the force, though. Okay, not gonna bother countering that. That's bad. That is very, very bad. Crucible of Worlds. We can just take that. It's a good draw. Let's see. If I Skydiver the Crucible, I can't hold up Force, though. I think here I'm going to go land pass. Hold up both Thirst and Force, depending on what they do. Because they haven't given us a reason to take the Crucible just quite yet. Show and tell. Yep. Probably going to have to counter that. That could be bait, though. That might be show and tell for sneak attack. We could still be dead here. I guess let's go ahead and Thirst for Discovery main phase. Okay. And pass. I have a feeling there's a sneak attack in my future. Because they floated a red to cast the sneak attack, so... Or to cast the show and tell, rather. Our hand is pretty good, though. Are they going to pass again? Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, now how do we play this? What's the safest play? We could go Teferi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teferi into... No, we're 1 mana short of Avacyn. But I guess we probably still just want a Teferi here. Start drawing extra cards. Oh wait, I wouldn't be short of Avacyn. I could untap the Ancient Tomb as well, right? Yeah, so if I play Plains here, I can actually play the Avacyn out. Well, let's do that. Oh, what is this? Oh, are they just going to combo me end of turn? Oh, we might just be dead then. Yeah, we might just be dead. Guess we'll find out in a second. Not that I had anything I could do about that anyways. Wait, what? I'm super confused, but we'll take it. Good draw there. Yeah, let's uptick. That's very good too. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Uptick, play Teferi. Bounce the Deceiver, which they can't recast anymore. Play land. See, I'm going to untap 2 lands here, end of turn. So if I go like this, I can add a line. Oh, no, they can't cast anything right now. I've got Teferi on the board. Add a line, untap the Ancient Tomb plus Island, and we can still dig through time. Or colonnade an island, either way. Oh, that's pretty good here. Wow, that's very good here. Sure. Because Adeline can't chump it, and they get to kill one of my creatures. So I'm going to go down to 4. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have dug through time and response, yeah, in case I hit the days. Well, I don't think we want the days anymore. Let's take the Emperor and... Actually, no, the days is probably still okay here. That's fine. So hit me for 4. And then they get to kill baby Teferi if they want to, but then I can just Sun Titan it back. Oh, no, they're going to hit big Teferi. Okay. So we have all the tools necessary to win. I just have to make sure I play this right. So I think I'm just going to fracture their questing beast. And then smack in and pass. Could have flashed out the Wandering Emperor there to make a creature and kill their Deceiver Exarch, but I think this is probably a little bit better. Okay, and if they're just passing, that should be GG. All right, flash out Emperor, make a 2/2. Then we activate Colonnade. Yada, yada, yada. Repeal their token. Or rather, repeal their Deceiver Exarch. Yeah, this should... I mean, I guess what if they have a Shark Typhoon? Could I lose to them having their own Shark Typhoon? Maybe. They could make a 4/4. Well, I guess I had the Thieving Skydiver that can block if they do. All right, so yeah, let's just repeal that. Smack in. All right, easy peasy, baby. Nice, 1-0 now. Let's keep that going. Do it again. On to round number 2 of the Vintage Cube. And we are on the draw. We're going to keep this and hope they're playing like a more creature-based strategy because we have a turn 2 Wall of Omens. But, yeah. Well, that's a nice little curve out, actually. Turn 2 Wall of Omens, turn 3 Teferi versus Plains. You know what's pretty good versus a 3/1? How about a freaking 0/4, baby? Let's go. Yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to see. A more creature-based deck. If they don't play anything here, we're going to have a good time going to Teferi Bounce. Okay, that's a little bit more annoying because I actually cannot bounce the Gideon during my turn. So I guess I just Selesnya Signet here and pass. Hope to set up to where we can like Identity or something. I'd be very... Oh, they are going to Flicker Wisp. Okay. Well, that gives me an extra card, so that's good at least. I was going to say, I'd be surprised if they did that, but hey, we'll take it. Now a land here would be great for Fractured Identity. Excellent. And we needed to do this to the Gideon right now. Actually, we could do it to the Flicker Wisp right now. Do it to the Flicker Wisp and then flicker the Gideon to reset the loyalty, but I guess it's just better to get rid of the Gideon proper right now, yeah. That's fine. Now it feels like we're in a commanding lead. Especially if I can resolve like one more fatty before they resolve a Armageddon type card. Then I think we're going to be sitting real good. Going face, okay. Interesting. So I think Teferi Bounce here is the right play. Yeah, Teferi Bounce, and then Flicker Wisp presumably kills the... Oh, actually, no, they're going to have to attack the Gideon is what they're going to have to do. Okay, no, this is great for us. Teferi, Bounce, land. Doesn't matter what we do with this. And then I'm going to hold the Skydiver instead of playing it out. Because oddly, we don't mind them attacking the Teferi. And they kind of have to attack like the Gideon as well, in a sense. Because the Gideon can just -6 if I want it to. I still should have played out the Skydiver. I just figured that mono white probably was running like GT and stuff, you know? That was my thought here. Yeah, they're attacking the Gideon. Perfect. And now we go uptick. I guess Teferi Tuck works. Yeah, this was a mistake on my part. Should have definitely played out the Skydiver last turn. But this is still okay, I guess. Teferi, Tuck. Lifelink. Smack in for 1 lifelink, then play out a 2/1 flyer. Looks like we're kind of dominating. Yeah, let's go, baby. All right. Didn't play that super well, but still got there in the end. Easy repeal comes in here. Let's see. What am I cutting on the draw? Maybe dig through time on the draw as a cut. Could bring in land tax since we're on the draw as well. Actually, land tax seems good on the draw. Cut the thirst for discovery because land tax is effectively going to draw more cards than thirst for discovery if we draw it, you know? Especially with all of our mana rocks. Pretty nice looking hand. We got a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Definitely cannot mulligan that one. Okay, since they didn't play anything on turn 1, I think I'm going to wait as well and just lead on Colonnade. Lion Sash. That is, in fact, an artifact that we can steal. I'm going to, I think, probe here. Well, let's flats grab Tundra. Probe for mana, and then play out Thraben. They have an Adeline, too, and a hero. Oh, they're going to go Adeline into hero. That's not great. So I have to go to Fairy Bounce this turn. Okay. Into like uptick, steal their sash with Skydiver, I guess. Yeah, there's the hero. Oh, not looking good. Not looking good at all. Wait, it's equipped? Oh, I did not realize it gets auto-equipped. That is weird. I have never seen that text on Skydiver be relevant before. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. It was actually bad that it auto-equipped, though. We did not want it to be equipped. I wanted to chump with the Lion Sash so they couldn't relic order it away. That's super awkward. Jeez. Well, okay. So be it. And they're... Let's see. Only one of them is being sent to Teferi. Yeah, I guess we're going to go trade. Save the Teferi. Into a Giver of Runes. Wow, I need to draw Wrath. I need a pass turn here, I think. Gosh, Adeline and Hero of Bladehold are so good. Disgustingly good. So make the tokens. Make the 1/1. Battle Cry. All right, everything's going to my face. So if they see the play, I lose here. If they give Adeline pro white, I just die. Yep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Absolutely disgusting. Whoo-wee. Okay, that was a beating, friends. I think we should have an okay matchup versus them, though. Might want to take the land tax out on the play. And just bring back the thirst for discovery. Gotta find that Wrath of God going into game 3 here of round 2. Be on the play. Oh, there's the Wrath. Oh, gosh. I think this is a keep. I think this is a keep. We go turn 1 Island Probe for mana, because that gives us 2 draws at a land. And if we just brick, so be it. They've got a pretty aggressive start. That works. That works. Yeah, dang it. I was thinking maybe I want to just go Mana Crypt pass and hold up Shark Typhoon for 1. But I think we want to get the Signet online. This Mana Crypt, though, this is the thing I'm talking about that could hurt us for sure. All right, and then let's go pass here. Hold up Typhoon and Repeal. Let's go ahead and Typhoon now. We just need to find a land. There's Blade Splicer. That's a good repeal target. Oh, we so badly need a land here. I'm going to go with Teferi. Bounce the token. Oh no! So much self-damage here. I need a second plane so badly for Wrath. So they kill Teferi. They hit me for 2. Ah, this is so gross. Dang it. And now they have a Danto to beat the Wrath. Oh my gosh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I could Identity the Blade Splicer this turn. Yeah, Identity Blade Splicer. Feels like the safest play. I'm probably going to need to repel my own Mana Crypt. Yep, we'll block with the Blade. That's fine. Ooh, they can turn off mana abilities with that. So they probably turn off Signet here, honestly. Oh no, they turned off the Crypt. Okay. What else do they have? They're going to equip the Sash. Down to 6. Oh, man. God, this is so unlucky. Only seen 2 lands and 15 cards. How do we win this? I guess I'm going to need to get lucky and win a couple of repeal flips in a row. That's our only way to win this, feels like. Just pass here with repeal open. Gonna have to shock myself down to 4 to do so. Okay. Let's see. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each. Yeah, so I block the Thalia. They pump the Sash by eating their Usher. Right? Yeah. Then I go to 4, repeal the Lion Sash. Take 3, go to 1, eat the Thalia. And now I need to win some Mana Crypt flips. And even then, I don't even think we win, but... Oh, this doesn't even matter, does it? Oh, wait, Thieving Skydiver! Oh, no, I can't. We're dead on board. We're dead on board. I needed 1 more life. And to still survive another Mana Crypt flip. Because I can't take either of these. I can't tap my tomb for them. So what I need to do here is, I need them to just make a mistake. I need to play the Mentor and pass. And I need them to not unequip the Lion Sash. But we are dead on board here. Yep, good beats. GG's. That's too unfortunate. With 1 more land draw, I think this was a really easy game. I mean, look at the cards that were stuck in my hand. Yeah, we just didn't find enough. Ah, good beats though. GG's, go to next. All right, here we are for the 3rd and final round of this Vintage Cube draft. On the draw with a very nice looking hand versus, oh, a mono red deck. Okay, well, we have turn 1 Thraben into turn 3 Elspeth with Force of Will backup, so I think we're doing okay on that front. Oh, actually, we want to play out Tundra now. Can you beat my 1 mana 1/2, you stupid sexy Bomat? We'll take Visionary. I'm not going to bother countering that. Yeah, I guess we should probably play out the Rogrin Triome this turn instead of sacking the Clue. That gives us another blue source. We need to just save the Force of Will for like the most relevant of cards, I feel like. Alright, they hit a mountain off of that thing. That's fine. Seasoned Pyromancer. Yeah, let's go ahead and counter that. And then we can go Elspeth, make a token. Oh, that's also quite good. But we don't need to do that quite yet. Elspeth make a token pass. So Elspeth keeps making chumpers for the Berserker for now. They hit a young Pyromancer off the top. So if they have a land in hand, they'll probably go land Pyro. But they might not have a land. We have a good sideboard versus them, don't we? Or do we already have most of it in the main deck? Yeah, I guess we already have most of it in the main. We just get Repeal. Yep, I don't want to take 4 damage either. It looks like they're ignoring the Elspeth. Alright, they did go land Pyro. Heck, I could cast Teferi this turn if I wanted to. But I think it makes a lot more sense just to skydive for 1 here and steal the Bowmat for an extra good blocker. Do I want to pay 2 life to sack the Clue token at end of turn? Is it worth it? Debatable. Debatable, but possibly. What you got over there, OP? What you gonna do? They have a Skull Clamp. Oh, that's gross. Skull Clamp with Pyromancer is a huge problem, huh? Yeah, man, that's disgusting. All right, well, now with that, we're probably dead. Just start eating all of their tokens, drawing 2 cards is kind of gross. Yikes, 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 yikes. I might have to sack the Clue end of turn to find something, given this turn of events. Okay, OP, do something. All going face. All right. We will chump, chump, chump. I don't think I want to take any damage here. Now, I could probably just take 4, but I think I like blocking with everything. What is this play now? Incinerate? Make another token? Sure. Starlike Wrath would be fantastic. Hey, 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 hey. The perfects? The actual perfects? Okay. Feeling good again. I mean, they still have 3 cards in their hand, but we've got a Planeswalker on the board. And a couple of nice ones in hand still. I don't want to have to pay 2 more life to cast the Teferi, but of course I will if it comes down to that. Uh-oh, that's a lot of mana. Oh, they're just going to main phase Seasoned Pyromancer? Wait, what? Oh, and then eat a... Okay, they're going to eat a token immediately. That makes sense. Sure. So if I tap the Ancient Tomb for Teferi, I do get to hold up Dig Through Time as well, which I do think is probably worth it. Right? Yeah, it's got to be worth it. And I guess we still, now that we drew the Confluence, we still untap Ancient Tomb here, because we don't need to tap the Tomb to cast Dig Through Time, but by untapping Tomb, I can hold open Confluence if need be. My Force of Will was already in the graveyard, so we could go for days with Dig Through Time, if that's also something we want to do. I'm going to have to be wary about burn spells now. Just getting burned out. Because I don't think I have too many, if any, ways to gain life, do I? Wandering Emperor can gain life, I guess. That's it. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Yikes. Copying like Incinerate. Okay, I guess I'm going to let that happen. Let's see what they target. I guess they could hit Unholy Heat as well. No, they are going to go for the Incinerate. Okay. Targeting what, though? My face. All right, take it. Because if I counter it, I'm still paying 2 life anyway, so it doesn't make sense to counter that quite yet. We also have Elspeth Ultimate available next turn, which would give all of my creatures indestructible. That could be interesting. But I'm guessing our #1 find is just going to be Wandering Emperor to start gaining some life. Three cards still in their hand. They're going to eat their elemental, probably draw 2. Fire Blast. That I think we counter. Right? I mean, I would go down to 3. So I guess we still die to a 3 damage burn spell if I do this. But I don't really have a choice. So counter on this, pay 3, return creature to hand, and draw a card. And then we'll just die to like another Incinerate or whatever, but... Oh, that's not it. They're going to eat the Ragavan, I would guess. Okay. Avicen's not what we need here. We need... Wandering Emperor. So I'm going to main phase this. I guess we have to take days and... Daze and Adeline. Draw. Yeah, let's give everything indestructible. Adeline and pass. Damn, really needed to find the Wandering Emperor there. Burst Lightning with Daze open. Womp womp. That'll do her. Oh, next card was Wandering Emperor. That feels bad. Alright, repeal in, and that's about it. Stupid, sexy aggro decks. I tell ya. Alright, go to game 2. Alright. Game 2 of the third and final round here. We're on the play this time, and ooh, this is a sketch hand. This is definitely a sketch hand. It doesn't do anything. Versus a lot of decks, I think this would be a snap keep, but not versus mono red. So go down to 6, and I guess keep this because we don't want to go down to 5. I'm going to lead on tapped Hollowed Fountain here, just in case we need to daze something on turn 1. Although, obviously, that's not an ideal play. But if they have like a Ragavan, it might be correct. Yeah, I think we do that as well to the Young Peasy, since we know they have a Skull Clamp in their deck. Alright, I mean, this game might not matter. Or rather, that counter might not matter. If we just draw some bricks, you know, we'll just die to a couple of random creatures they follow up with. Karn gone. Well, I like seeing that gone, I suppose. Oh, there's the Ragavan. So we're going to need to draw Wrath. So much mana. We even bottomed the Crypt. I'm going to be very sad if Ragavan eats Wrath of God here. But there won't be a damn thing I can do about it. Bolt Face to trigger Prowess. Okay. This is going to put me down to 13. They took my Is It Signet. How rude. Okay, well, we didn't want to draw Is It Signet anyway, so I suppose that's good to see it gone. Oh, damn, they have Saga too. All right, that's probably GG's then. Scoop here if we just draw land. That's super awkward. Yeah, we're still dead here. Like, I can bounce the Ragavan, I can bounce the Abbot, but they have Urza's Saga activation available, which is going to go grab Skull Clamp next turn as well after making a bunch of tokens. Pretty abysmal matchup for us. And another Signet. We're also letting them get another trigger of the Abbot. Magda, okay. Yeah, I'd say we're probably like 5% tops to win this game. We could very well be dead this next turn, right? They make a token end of turn using the treasure. It's a baseline 3/3, 4/4, 5/5. Yeah, so we die to like a burn spell next turn. good beats. Pretty miserable matchup for us. Like I said, this deck was really strange. We tried to be a nice control deck, but I didn't get enough of the control elements. And so, man, we just ended up dying to 2 aggro decks in the end. Kind of unfortunate, but what are you going to do? I think if we played against some other like control-y decks, we would have had a pretty good matchup. Because versus the other control-y decks, we have some pressure plus a bunch of planeswalkers. But going versus the 2 aggro decks, mono white and then mono red, they really gave us a problem because we didn't have enough great early game, and then it was too slow for our planeswalkers. So that's the way it goes sometimes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Today is June 17th. 1 week from today, we are getting Chromatic. 1 week from today, which is the recording date anyways. I don't know when you're watching it, but on June 24th, we are getting Chromatic Cube on Arena. So if you haven't been enjoying the Vintage Cube, don't worry. There's some Arena Cube coming around the corner. But until then, I will just be doing the vintage stuff. So thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow.